You're listening to Girl, Don't Trip. Kick back with us weekly as we have soulful conversations about balancing career, relationships, and how to stay grounded through life's wild transitions.
Because we could all use a little support from our sister circle. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Girl Don't Trip Radio.
Let's do this.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
What was that?
Trying something different.
Episode 3.
Yeah, wow. Are we going to say that every
well, I just keep saying that, so...
We're back.
We're back.
We're still doing it. Still here.
Yep, still here. Thanks for tuning in with us.
Yes. It's Gabby and
Bianca.
Hi.
Hi.
So how are you?
I'm good. I feel the Seattle winter coming, and so I woke up this morning feeling so congested.
Oh no.
I'm like having the worst fall. Like I was sick for so long.
Oh yeah,
I felt
were
like
sick.
And then I was
Did
good.
you have allergies too,
I think
right?
I've like become someone that has allergies because I never had allergies before. And this is also like my first like winter living out here.
Right.
And even though it's not that far from Vancouver, I'm like, how different can it be? But maybe there's like some trees or something out here that I'm not used to.
There's probably a plant or something in the air that's not in Canada.
Because every morning I wake up like congested and like having to sneeze like continuously. Like it's the worst.
It's awful. It's funny, when I first moved here, I think it wasn't January, but in January I got really bad allergies, which is like, who gets allergies in the middle of winter?
January,
but
like eyes puffy.
Yeah, like mostly it was almost like hay fever, so I was like sneezing a lot and just like runny nose and all of that, and like kind of scratchy throat. And it lasted like pretty much all January, and I got it a few years in a row.
Oh, wow.
I haven't had it for the last like couple of winters, but when I first moved here, it took
Your body was like adjusting.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that could totally be a thing.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
but
I wonder if that's what's happening with me. But yeah, so, and I'm trying this whole new thing where I'm not taking any medications for anything. So like cramps, no medication. Like, and
just
so
raw
random sneezing, no medication.
Just gonna white knuckle it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn to be able to fight these things naturally and not become dependent on medication.
Have you looked into any natural remedies for it? Like,
not for the allergies that I've been having, because I didn't really think of it as a thing until now. Because now I'm like, this has been consistent, and before I was feeling like maybe I haven't been drinking enough water. Yeah. And you see me with my
your jug now.
Big jug, my big jug, but it keeps me on track, right? Yeah. So being able to carry that around with me. So I have increased my water, and so I'm like thinking maybe that was going to help with the allergies, but now I'm like,
I heard that eating local honey is supposed to help.
Oh, honey is always supposed to be really good for you.
But if it's local, I
something
don't know.
To do with the pollen and the bees.
Exactly.
Yeah. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
So that might be something useful if you can find like an organic.
You can always, I know. You can always tell the difference when you have like organic local honey compared to like the random store bought.
Totally. Well, I only eat raw honey. I don't buy like
the bear. Yeah, I always think of the bear.
Yeah, I haven't done that in years, but I do the raw, like hard. You have to like scrape it to get it. But there are some good local honeys that I've found that I like really
farmers market on Sunday.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely. But other than the allergies, I'm good.
You're great.
How are you?
Good. It's just so dark now.
I know. I hate how it gets so dark early.
Yeah.
And you start early too, so you like wake up
I know,
to
I'm
darkness
literally
and,
up before the sun. So that's not fun because I love to sleep in. Yeah, so that's cool. But, spring, winter, fall, whatever, it comes around. So you just gotta keep moving.
I'm always the worst person during like winter.
Yeah.
My mood is just
I know,
so
it's hard.
wonky that I've made a pact with myself that this winter is going to be different.
Are you gonna ski?
No, not that extreme. I'm just going to
snowboard.
Love the cold weather more.
Okay.
And not be such a grumpy person towards it.
Do you have like ideas of how you're gonna do that?
Well, I'm one of those people that if it's like raining, I'm like, I don't want to go out.
I don't want to do anything.
Like, I don't feel like doing that. And now it's like, no.
You're
just because you don't like the weather outside, you're still going to go and do something instead of being sitting at home.
It's nice when you're prepared for the weather. So like if you have like rain gear and like
yes, that makes a world of a
stuff.
difference. Because I hate when you can't dress cute and it's like raining outside.
Exactly.
But you just have to find out styles that you can rock that keep you warm and keep you covered.
And keep you looking fly too. Because that's important.
So important.
Speaking of being fly, that kind of ties into our conversation today. Yes. So it's just Bianca and I again. Sorry, guys.
The guests are coming.
They're coming. We're logistically like getting things together, but don't worry, it's not just going to be the two of us.
You're going to hear more.
For sure. But today we have a fun topic that we want to, talk about.
Yes.
Bianca, take it away.
Okay, so we're going to talk about beauty and skincare.
Ooh.
Our favorite topics. And to start it off, we have a few questions that we're going to answer.
Ooh, a game.
Drum roll, please.
Okay. I don't know how to do a drum roll.
Yeah. So we're going to pick some questions that we
out of a bag
came up with, but we're going to pull them out of a bag and get to know each other a little bit.
Let's do it.
Go
My
ahead.
turn? Okay. Let's see. This is so fun. Do I read the question out loud to you? Okay. So, your worst beauty sin?
Ooh. Adding water to my mascara.
Yeah.
When that mascara costs $35, you want to get your money's worth.
Stretch. I'm guilty of that too. Yeah, I do that too. Mine would be, I'll go to sleep with makeup on.
Oh, I can't do that.
I know.
I haven't done that in a really long time. Unless I was like super drunk.
Yeah. No, I just have to be sleepy and I'll
Do you break out though the next morning?
No.
You're so lucky.
I think that's why I do it, because
you can get away with it.
Yeah, the consequences are minimal. I mean, I'm sure I couldn't do it for like a week, but once every now and then I'll get away with it.
I wish I could. Oh my gosh. I can feel it as I'm laying down.
I know.
You need to go wash your face.
I mean, I should be really tired, but sometimes I'm gross.
Sometimes you have to.
Exactly.
All right. Next question. Full beat or natural?
Well, you know my answer.
Yeah.
I'm a plain Jane, so natural.
Natural. I would have to say for myself, it depends on where I'm going. I do like a nice occasion to have a full beat face.
You do rock a nice full beat.
I love my makeup, so
yeah,
definitely
I love that about you.
Leaning towards the full beat, but I do like natural looks.
There's a time and a place.
Yeah.
My face just doesn't carry makeup well, so I gotta tone it down or else it gets scary.
You rock natural really well. I wish I could.
It's just my face. Okay, what is your favorite thing about your routine?
I think it would have to be the whole process of being able to like sit down in my makeup area.
Ooh, do you sit?
Yeah, I have a little poof.
Oh my gosh, cute.
And I bring my poof over to like my vanity, and I have
you
my
have a
mirror.
vanity too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have all my makeup displayed in like it's organized.
Oh, so you're one of those girls.
Yes, I am one of those girls. So
Bianca's makeup tour coming up soon.
Yeah. It's not that serious, but I keep my stuff organized.
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely love the process of being able to, like, you know, pick which highlighter I want to use, or what mascara I feel like using today, or what, like, eyeshadow palette.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I like that. See, if I switched up my routine ever, like, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I find, like, getting ready is my favorite part in general. Like, just, you know, figuring it out. But I do literally the same thing every time.
It's just fun, because you're, like, just, like...
It is.
caring about yourself.
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
the me moment.
Right? Like, your inner child is just, like, playing. For me, it's right after I get out of the shower and I'm, like, dousing my body in oil. That's
I'm the best.
So disgusting and greasy when I get into bed.
All oiled up.
All oiled up, but I love it. Yeah, so that's my favorite part.
It's good for your skin. It's just absorbing all that oil. It's really good.
So good. It's like my little goddess treatment.
Yes, I like that. Oh, yay or nay to beauty enhancements?
Oh, like cosmetic? Like, oh, okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, to each their own, firstly, so... yeah, no one's judging.
Yeah.
Funny enough, like, I'm not completely against getting anything done.
Yeah.
Like, minimal things. I probably wouldn't go, like, completely under the knife in, like, that traditional set.
Like, dramatically different.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't get, like, any reconstruction or, like, whatever done. But, I don't know, maybe... a couple of, like, injections here and there. Like, I don't know. I'm not that opposed, and I'm not gonna say no, because if I pull up in 5 years
with a new face,
with a different face, I don't want no one saying anything to me about it.
Well, remember on episode 3 you said
yeah, no, none of that. So she's open.
Yeah,
but right now, no, I don't think so. How about you?
I as well would definitely injections. With that being said, I think why I haven't done anything is it's expensive.
It is
right?
expensive.
So if it was like something that was, you know, I'm an adult now, I have responsibilities and all that. So if I had money constantly, I think I would be a bit more open to it.
You?
But a part of me is also like I haven't even gotten eyelash extensions because I'm so worried about my lashes getting ruined. So I'm like, would you really do it though?
I know, like when it's down to the wire.
Yeah.
I am really interested in doing like those super duper like intense like facials and stuff. Like I'd be down
make a difference.
Like, like laser treatments. I'd be down for like those like microcurrent situations and all that.
Or the hydrofacials.
Yeah, I would do that. For sure right now. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't have many friends either who've gotten work done. So I don't see it often around my friend group or even family. So maybe if I was around it a bit more, I would like I don't even know what doctor to go to. Like I haven't actually looked into that far yet.
I know. I wouldn't either. I've had I used to live in LA, so I definitely had friends that you know, like in high school that got nose jobs and stuff. And then now as an adult, I have a few friends that like will either get lips like filled in or Botox. I think I have a lot of friends that do Botox.
Yeah. It's become more normal.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Like people
and
are actually open about it now.
Botox is actually getting like kind of cheap.
Yeah, that's so true. It's even like
depending
laser
on where you
hair
go,
removal that used to be so expensive back in the day.
And it used to be like black and brown girls couldn't get like if you were a certain like complexion, you couldn't get lasers done, which is interesting. So good for them for figuring that out.
Yeah. No. One thing I would definitely consider going under the knife for is getting my boobs reduced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like more medical, I think.
Well, I would also be like lift them up a little bit at the same time while you're there.
Like perfect and round. But
I think it's like just the fact that I love when, like, so many outfits that I would love to rock, but I'm like, it would just looks different on me because I have boobs.
Right.
And, it's just frustrating. But I've always had boobs.
You're so lucky.
No, I'm not lucky. I'll give you my boobs.
I know, please do. If you could donate some, that would be great. I developed super fast.
Yeah.
Like, I was the first person in school to, like, wear bras and stuff.
Me too.
But it, like, stopped there. Like,
you're so
maybe,
lucky.
like,
mine just kept going, and it was like, okay, we're done now, body. Like,
no, mine was like, I'm here, and then, you know, she just stayed here. Yeah, which is so sad. But I don't know, like, as far as body, like, getting things done on my body, the thought of having foreign objects in my body just, like, really freaks me out and terrifies me. I know it's normal, people have it and they live perfectly fine lives. I just get sketched out by that thought. But if they could figure out, like, a fat transfer situation for your boobs, I'd be open to that.
Open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, next question. All right. Let's see. Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Face masks and hair masks. Any type of mask.
Yeah, that's true. I love a good mask. That's probably mine too. No, it's like not really a guilty pleasure. It's just like part of your routine.
For me, I really do like looking up DIYs on Pinterest and like making them and using that, especially for hair masks.
Do they work? Like, do you find that?
I did one that had mayo, honey, eggs.
Yeah, that, like,
I think there was like a few other.
Avocado or something.
It was last year. I was straightening my hair so much that my hair was getting so greasy. And when you have curly hair, like, grease is never your problem. Yeah, right? No. And so that was too much for me, and I had tried, like, every product on the shelf to try and get rid of the grease. Right. So I just started, like, looking up hair masks, and it did help. It definitely did help. I don't know if it was the saving grace, because I did use a tea tree oil treatment that really helped as well. But yeah, I think it's just like creating the mask.
You're like a little chemist.
Yeah. And have you ever tried Lush Cosmetics, like, fresh masks?
No, I've never, honestly, like, I'm not a huge Lush person. Like, I didn't, like, get into that. No.
I love Lush. Maybe it's bigger in Canada, because they're everywhere in Canada.
Well, they're everywhere here too, and everyone's, like, obsessed with them, especially after YouTube. But I never got into it.
Yeah. Their fresh masks are really good. I really like their Cosmetic Warrior one. That one's amazing. And the great part about the fresh mask is it goes in the fridge. It has an expiry date on it. Gotcha. You know what ingredients are in it.
It's natural and, like...
Yeah, it's super natural. So that's why I really like them.
Yeah.
Because it's just sitting on your face, so it's like, it's nice to know that it's all, like, natural products. Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Great. Next question. When do you feel most beautiful?
When I wake up in the morning. Just kidding.
I woke up like this.
First thing in the morning. God, I don't know. You go first.
I would have to say after a shower, and I've done, like, my full routine. Like, you know when you have, like, that day to just, like,
do everything.
Do everything. So when I, like, I'm able to do a mask and just relax, and then I go into the shower and everything after, I'm like, I feel good. Yeah. I feel, like, really good. Because then my skin's glowing the way I want it to glow. My hair is good now. It's all washed and clean. So, yeah, I would have to say...
like a rat.
Yeah. It's just that feeling fresh, you know? That definitely makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah, that's a vibe for sure. I think I would say after a workout, which is, like... good. Probably the grossest time that I smell
all the vibes
like
you have in you after a good workout, you feel so good.
And then you're like, your skin's all flushed and red and rosy, and, like, I just feel great after a workout.
So great.
So sorry about the sound of the bag too.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't live without product.
Ooh.
Your holy grail. I'll go first because mine's fresh in my mind.
You go.
Because I actually just bought it today.
Oh.
Again, I have to like re-up. But it's by Paula's Choice, and it's called the Skin Perfecting Liquid.
Okay.
And it's BHA and AHA, and it's freaking amazing. It's so good and like reasonably priced for a
they're
product.
based in Seattle too.
Yeah,
right?
it's a Seattle brand. And they're like reasonably priced for department store products. So like if we're comparing it to drugstore, they're expensive, but like if we're comparing it to like Chanel, it's,
right, yeah. You're getting
cheap.
A good deal.
Exactly. But it's so good and it lasts a while. Like I could keep a bottle for a couple of months, a few months. Yeah. And it's like it's water.
Yeah.
But I use it every other night and it's so good. Like, cause I just like disclaimer about my skin, I don't struggle with anything. Like I don't.
Lucky duckling.
You don't either, so be quiet.
I have my days.
But like yeah, I didn't have acne growing up and like any of that. I have blackheads and stuff, but I just found that like my skin wasn't smooth. Like I had little bumps that like you can't see but you can see, you know?
And you feel it,
and I felt it, and it just like my makeup wasn't laying as like smooth as I'd like.
It's flawless.
Yeah, so and we're reaching for perfection here, people.
Yes.
Just kidding. No, but like yeah, so I started using this product and it changed the game. Like
wow.
My skin is smooth and glowy and like.
So you use this after cleansing?
Yeah, so you like cleanse your face. I'll use like witch hazel or something to tone my face.
Yeah.
And then I let everything like sit. So once I tone, I'll like wait 60 seconds.
Yeah, for your skin to absorb it.
To absorb it, and then I'll pat this product on and like wait. Big mistake that I made when I first started using it was like using it every single day.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
so it's a little
like,
too harsh
thought
for your
I was.
skin.
I think I started using it like twice a day. I was going
okay.
crazy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Just because like acids like BHAs, AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxy acid.
Okay.
They're like exfoliants, right? And like they really penetrate the skin. So like
you don't want to use that on a daily basis. You don't want to
do it every day. Yeah. So I would say like start slow, maybe a few times a week or even once a week, and see how your skin reacts.
Always do a spot test.
Yeah, and spot test
that's
for
a
sure.
Huge difference,
especially when you're dabbling with like the acids.
Yeah, because you never know how your skin's gonna react.
Totally.
To that.
So spot testing is like critical. Yeah, but now I literally can't live without that product. Like, and I notice if I run out and I don't have time to like grab a bottle, or like I order it and it's gonna be a week and a half or something, like I can by the end of that week or 2 weeks or whatever, I see that I haven't like used it for a while. You know what I mean? I can notice the difference.
Oh wow.
So that's like never gonna leave my cabinet.
I'll have to try that.
It's so good.
I would have to say my can't live without product would probably be the sea salt scrub from Lush Cosmetics. I think it's Ocean Salt is what it's called. But it's salt. And it's a scrub that you use on your face when you have like blackheads.
Okay.
And they also have another version of it where it's not like as harsh.
Okay.
I think it has more honey in it.
Yeah.
But if you have blackheads on your nose, that
that's my problem area.
It's my nose. Like for me, it's like the nose, a little bit into my
like your T-zone,
forehead, and my chin, just under my lower lip. Oh my goodness, that stuff is amazing. It can sting a little.
Yeah, I used to use like that St. Ives.
I was so guilty for that. That stuff is so bad for your skin.
It's so bad.
Rips your skin.
Yeah, rips it apart.
Yeah.
So now I'm so wary of manual exfoliators. So I'll use like an acid instead. But Yeah, those maybe just on my nose.
The one thing I do like about this, it's actual salt that you're exfoliating your nose with. So if your hands or your face is wet,
it dissolves.
It just dissolves. So you can always just like dissolve it if you don't want that little scratch to it. But that product is amazing.
So good.
I love that product. Can't
love
live
Lush. And their products smell good.
Smells so good. It's weird because when I was a kid, every Lush that I would walk by in the mall, I would think they just made soap there. And the smell would like irritate me because I'd be like, it's so strong.
Yeah, it's really strong.
And a friend of mine was like so into Lush products, and so she was the one that like put me onto their stuff. Yeah. And I've been a fan since.
That's amazing.
And I love how like personal their marketing is. Like they have like a sticker on each product of the name of the person who made it and the date it was made and when it expires. So like that's really handy too, because we keep a lot of products way past the time that we should keep them.
Girl, I can dig in my drawer right now and find some things from 2011. Probably.
It's so bad. And then you wonder why you have like random breakouts.
Yeah, you're like, oh my god, why is my skin acting weird?
I should not be using that. Okay, last question.
Okay.
First beauty product.
Ooh, this is a good one. Let's go back in time. Do I remember?
I know mine.
What?
It was the L'Oreal Mousse or Maybelline, one of the brands.
Dream Matte Mousse thing?
Yeah, the Mousse foundation.
God.
Oh,
I used to use that stuff.
Oh, and it would not match my face. This would be touching all over, and like the worst because I'd touch my face, right? And then I'd be in class touching my paper. You would know that was my homework because it would have my fingerprints everywhere in foundation.
That is so bad. But that stuff was so cakey and thick.
So cakey. And they didn't have like all the shades you needed.
No.
I was always the darkest shade because they didn't have anything darker, so I would just use that knowing it's not my color still. Oh,
I know.
So bad.
I had definitely a love affair with that foundation when I was a kid, for sure.
For too long.
It was gross. Mine, I don't know. I think, well, like, obviously when you're a kid, I think I got, like, makeup little play kits and stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
But that was just, like, literally, like, Barbie makeup.
That stuff, it was, like, random brands that you've never heard of.
Totally. That's so true. I would say my first, like, real skincare product was when I was 12. And it was a Clarins moisturizer. Oh, it was just like their basic.
Bougie. Clarins moisturizer.
Thanks, Mom. No, I was like, I need a moisturizer. Take me to Macy's.
Because we didn't have Sephora then.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Or at least I didn't. Not at my mall.
We got Sephora like not that long ago in Canada.
Oh yeah, true.
Because like Sephora was like American. We don't have Ulta.
So weird.
So weird. They're missing out over there.
Yeah, they
I'm
are.
telling you. Because I love how Ulta like carries online brands as well.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Because if
good.
you're not an online shopper, or if you just feel like you need to swatch in store.
Well, beauty products, I feel like I want to try it. I want to feel it. I want to play with it before I put it on my face and before I spend and invest money in it.
Yeah.
And I'd like the option to get a sample too. So
I know. That's the great thing about Sephora is the samples.
Yeah, literally so good. So how did you get into makeup?
It was more like curiosity as like, you know, being a little girl and you're around older women, your mom or whatever it may be. And I have an older sister, so, you know, you see her trying new stuff. So now you have to join the movement. And that's kind of how I would say I got introduced to it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have like a mentor when it came to makeup. Because we didn't have YouTube and all that. God. So it was like a learning experience.
It was definitely a learning experience and an experiment because, we didn't have YouTube growing up. So it's like, we didn't know.
It was trial and error.
Yeah. like blue eyeshadows, not for everyone.
Blue eyeshadow, silver eyeshadow, all these
eyeliner
things.
On just your bottom, waterline. Like, what?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it has come a long way.
Oh god. Honestly, if you're in high school or middle school or whatever, count your blessings that you are alive during this time.
Yeah.
And not
You don't have as many embarrassing moments as we do.
Exactly. No, we have a lot.
Too many.
But it built character, so here we are. Yeah, I would say probably the same, just watching my cousins and like my mom and my grandma get ready and like seeing their products laid out and like everything was colorful and it was pretty, and then like they looked great after, so
just rocking the red lipsticks.
Exactly. Like, I just thought that was the coolest thing. And then when I was like maybe 12 or 13, my this is so embarrassing, but my parents thought, because I was really into fashion and like really into makeup and stuff, but didn't really have like an outlet for it, so my parents thought it would be like a good idea if they took me to like this modeling school.
Oh my gosh.
It was like a modeling.
Gabby the model.
God.
That's so awesome. Literally. That's a good way to be able to express yourself, though.
It was so fun. Like, as embarrassing as it is, it was really fun because I learned a lot. So like it was every Saturday they would drop me off and I would spend the day there.
Did you make some cool friends?
Actually, no. I didn't make any friends. It's weird.
Everyone is there like trying to make it on their own.
I think I know. You know, it was cutthroat. We were all trying to, be stars. There was no time to make friends. No, I don't know what that was about, and I think, honestly, like, now thinking back, I think it was maybe age difference. Like, some of the girls were older than me, so maybe that had something to do with it. But when we weren't, like, strutting the runway... we were in, like, I guess, mock classes or whatever that, like, they would discuss skincare and, like, how to take care of your skin properly, and then, like, do basic makeup tutorials and stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So I learned about, like, the 3 colors on your eyes, like a lid color, crease color, and, like, a brow color, and, like, learned how to, like, really blend and, like, match foundation.
Yeah.
So
how old were you?
I was probably 12 or 13.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was useful.
Yeah,
like...
super useful at that time. Oh my gosh.
I know. Hence why I had to get like a Clarins moisturizer. It's like, Mom, I'm a model.
Yeah, I need the top of the line stuff.
You think Tyra Banks is using Clean and Clear? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so that was fun, and that really like opened me up like after that, and I was like, okay, I'm hooked. Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How has the whole beauty industry affected your life?
Oh God, like the pressure of it, do you think? So definitely once YouTube came around, I think that's really, not that I felt pressure, but I feel like I really got into it.
It just makes everyone interested in makeup.
Yeah, and I started watching, like, I was in my late teens, so like this is way back in the day. And when girls were still doing videos with like their webcams. Yeah. So I think just relating to them and like watching them play with colors and stuff, and like seeing people girls like me that looked like me, that like had, my skin color or like darker or whatever,
wearing with colors.
Oh my God, playing with color, playing with different lipsticks and stuff. I was like, this is so dope. I need to buy everything that you have. So that like got me in for sure. And I was like working in salons and like retail at that time, so I was getting discounts at like beauty stores and discounts at like department stores and stuff, so that's,
you got to play around.
Oh my God, that's literally where all my money went. I would just buy like the new MAC whatever collection that came out and like just stack colors that I honestly, besides lipstick, didn't use anything else other than that. Like am like a mono shade on my lids and mascara. I'm literally out the door.
Your lipstick.
Exactly. But my lipstick, I was obsessed with. So yeah, that's really what it was. And now it's exploded into like something completely uncontrollable.
And it's crazy because it becomes like an addiction almost, right? Mm-hmm. So you find yourself buying all these products now that you never would buy.
Never. And you don't use or need either.
Yeah. Like, I have so many eyeshadow palettes at home where I have used them maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And at the moment when I was swatching them in store, it was like, I need this. Yeah. Or you saw it on like a YouTube video and now you're like, I need this product.
Right.
So it definitely has affected my spending.
Okay.
I can say I'm guilty for that.
Yeah.
But it's also been like a tool where I learn a lot from. Like you were saying, like being able to see bloggers that are my skin color or darker and rocking colors that I would never think would go with my skin, and seeing how confident they were with those colors, I'm like, I can do that too.
Exactly.
So that's also been cool because I've learned so much when it comes to eyeshadow, especially like eye looks, so much from YouTube.
And you get pretty creative with your eye looks, I will say.
It's taken me a long time to get to where I am. I was like so bad with eyeshadow for the longest time.
Yeah.
But practice, man.
Right.
Practice.
I know, you gotta blend.
Like so many times I would just be like doing my makeup at home just to practice. Right. I wasn't going anywhere. And after I was done, I would take it all off.
Face off. Get a couple selfies first.
Of course. You need evidence that you did do your makeup.
I'm just tracking my progress.
Yeah. I have got to say YouTube has changed my life that way.
It's changed the world.
Totally changed the world. The one thing I do notice though is like you do see a lot younger people getting into makeup now, where at that age I was not allowed to.
Like full beats too. Like I will see girls, like if I'm at the mall or something, like that look
a lot older because their
but not even like,
and they do it so well too, and you're like,
exactly. It's more so that it's like you have a full face on, you still look like a 12-year-old girl with makeup on.
Your eyebrows are popping
on fleek. Okay, and it's just crazy how that has completely revolutionized the like. I don't think anyone's going through an awkward phase anymore.
Yeah, we've skipped that generation. Like now, if you don't do your brows, it's like, but you can get away with like bushy brows now. Like that's a thing, and I want bushy brows now. Like,
well, at least you have brows. Like,
well, I always fill in my brows. I'm like the worst for using tweezers when I shouldn't be constantly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I always fill in my brows. So I'm like, oh, it's okay if you messed up. Like,
you're like, it's fine that I have half of an eyebrow now.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
It'll grow back. Yeah. Eyebrows do not grow back, just if anyone's wondering.
What?
I mean, they do, but they don't grow back the same.
Yeah. No. Unless you, like... I always have to, like, picture myself if I ever wanted to, like, regrow my eyebrows, that I needed to, like, go move somewhere where no one will see me for a year.
Just grow
and, like, just grow them out, and then they're good. But that will never happen, so...
Brianka's on a really long retreat.
Yeah. Working on the eyebrows.
Girl, I've been growing out my eyebrows for 3 years now, so.
They say if you use castor oil,
I know, but, and I do sometimes, and then I forget, and then it's like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, you need to be consistent on that.
Yeah, you have to be consistent for sure.
To definitely notice the difference.
For sure. Like, growing up, and not necessarily seeing yourself represented like out in media and like in beauty campaigns and stuff, did that affect the way you saw yourself and women that looked like you?
Of course. Of course. Not being able to see Indian women, that definitely made a difference, because you're like always shopping with makeup that doesn't go for you.
Yeah, that's not for you.
And one thing that I can say I'm very grateful for with the whole boom in the beauty industry is seeing brands be inclusive now. Right. Like, I love that. I love seeing like campaigns where they're women and men like look like you. Like, it's nice to be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna find my shade if I shop with you. Like, exactly. I hate finding nudes that are not like nude. Yeah, like nude.
Well, it's nude for someone, but not
for everybody. Like, that's the thing. Like, the colored nude is like, there's so many ranges to that. It's not one just one tone. Color.
Exactly.
So I definitely shop that way now. Like, now I look for brands who are going to cater to me.
Yeah. What are some of your favorites? If we're gonna name drop.
Well, one of the OGs for sure, MAC.
Yeah. MAC has always
been inclusive. And one thing that's really great about them is they have so many ranges. Like, if you have like oily skin, if you have dry skin, like they do and, like, cater to a lot of skin types.
Fuller coverage and like not full coverage or whatever. Yeah. MAC is definitely up there as far as inclusivity. Help me out here.
Inclusivity. You're asking me. I'm the immigrant too, you know.
Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, they're definitely one. And then obviously like Queen Rihanna, like
Fenty just
I feel like she literally came and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, at first I was like, okay, like, it's Rihanna, I love Rihanna. Yeah. How much does she know about makeup? But her products, my goodness, this girl, like, she killed it.
Yeah. Really did. And I so like not everything is for me because like I said, I'm a plain Jane. I like to keep it simple, and that stuff is like really pigmented. It's so fun and like great to look at and blendable, but I'm not doing all of that for you. Yeah, but like her lip products, it's so good.
Her fly liner, that liner, oh my gosh, if you're looking for a new eyeliner, get the flat liner. That stuff is amazing. Like, makeup wipes sometimes don't even take it off. Like, it's just, it's so permanent. It's amazing.
Yeah.
A brand that I've been following now recently on Instagram is called Live Tinted.
Yes.
By Deepika.
Yeah, that stuff's so
Mutiala. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correct. But she created a color corrector. And it comes in 3 different shades, and her brand is all about being able to showcase women of all shades, and her products cater to all shades.
Yes.
And the amazing thing is these color correctors are also like multi-use, so you can use it as a lipstick, as an eyeshadow, as like a cheek like tint if you like want a rosier cheek, like as a blush. But I've been also like following all the work that she does.
Yeah, and she's really dope. And I think what's really cool about her is that you don't really find a lot of South Asian and like even Asian women in beauty spaces. Like, that is so limited. And especially like creating products and stuff like that. Like, I know that is like, you just don't see that all the time.
And I can say, as an Indian, like, most of us are raised thinking like fair is beautiful, you know, like, because that's the lighter skinned you are, the more pretty you are,
of course.
And so you don't see Indian women that are showcased who are darker.
Like, that's so true. Yeah, because culturally,
like, people make you believe that.
I know, white supremacy is literally a global epidemic. It's not just in America, for sure.
It happens all over the world. But yeah, I've been following Live Tinted, and it's just been amazing to see her bring awareness to the beauty world, where it's like, we're all here on this earth and we all look different, and we can cater to everybody. So that's something I've been totally enjoying. And when you see that kind of work being done, you want to support those types of businesses.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's like, finally. And you just think about the future, like, we're older and adults now, but like there are still little girls that are coming up in the world and like need to see themselves, and not just like as a model, as a face in a campaign and stuff, but also need to see that like women that look like them or look like their moms and sisters are also creating products and like are, you know, taking up space in that industry, and like not being afraid and like, you know, going out there and creating the products that they're missing,
of course. And just seeing someone like Deepika, you can like, I can even say like she's like a role model to be able to be like, I can do that too. Like if you're now like,
and she's relatable.
She's relatable.
Really
like
relatable.
She's a beauty blogger, but is so natural with her makeup, and she's also very honest about like, she'll be in a car getting dressed with her, like, you know, her touching up her makeup before a meeting, and that's most of us. Like, you know, we don't all have a team behind us that comes and does our hair and makeup in the morning.
Exactly.
Like,
or can wake up at 5 a.m. just to like get the beat ready.
Exactly.
Like, that's not realistic at all. How has like your relationship with your beauty routine and like skincare routine changed as you've gotten older?
I can say I'm a lot more conscious to skincare now. Before it was like, you know,
the makeup,
all the makeup, and then all I cared about was like removing it. That's it. It was like, as long as it's off my face.
Right.
But now
makeup is like, that's gonna cover up whatever is going on.
Exactly. And not thinking about, maybe you should be taking care of what's going on here instead of trying to cover it up constantly. So I have been a lot more conscious to skincare and like building a routine that works for me. And I'm a lot more aware of what ingredients are in these products. Like before I would just be like, oh, you know, like they have so many followers and all the reviews say they're good.
And pretty packaging.
Exactly.
God, I was a killer for like...
Yes. Like the packaging's amazing. I love it. I need it. But now I'm more conscious of what's in it and... acknowledging the fact that it is sitting on my skin.
And it's getting absorbed into
your skin.
Right. 1,000%. I would say the same for me. I think as I've gotten older and like more comfortable with just not wearing makeup, skincare has definitely taken like the front seat, either the driver's seat, in my routine. But also now I'm like at a point where I want natural ingredients or safe ingredients, but I also want an effective ingredients. You know what I mean? Because lines are starting to like appear.
Our skin is changing.
Yeah, we're settling in here. So I want things that are actually gonna like do something for my face, because I find like just putting on coconut oil every night
isn't cutting it anymore.
It's not cutting it. I love that and I'll still use it, but I need something that's gonna like, you know, take care of the spots and like
actual prevent
exactly
stuff.
So it's right now I just like finding a good balance between the two, and like without of course breaking the bank, because even in the natural and like clean beauty industry, like it gets really expensive, and especially if we're talking about like exotic plants and flowers and extracts and stuff, like the stuff's not cheap. So it's just like I find like playing around with brands that I like, that I find are, you know, that take my concerns seriously and like are
actually looking into what they're putting into their products.
I think that is like my main focus. And then realizing also that it like your what you're putting on your skin is only a portion of it. Like what you're putting into your body is like really the game changer. So like drinking water and then like eating whole fruits and vegetables and like trying to stay away from processed sugars and like even alcohol now. Like you
have to cut down sometimes if you notice your skin's reacting to it.
Exactly. So I think I'm more focused on that, like just making sure that my body overall, like as a whole, is getting the nutrients and stuff that I need, and that it needs. Because after that, I think it doesn't matter what you put on your face. Like
Exactly. You know? It's amazing how when you get older, you start to notice that, because like you said, your diet makes a huge difference, that you'll even watch what you eat now because you're like, I don't want to break out, so I'm going to avoid eating all this junk because I've already eaten junk today. I don't want any more. Or like being puffy and like I don't know. I'm like, I noticed little things like that where when I was 20, I probably didn't care. But now it's like, oh, if I eat this, I know tomorrow I'm probably going to be a little like saggy and like not as plump and like not as fresh face as I would like. And greasy foods, like it comes out of your pores. I know. So diet is a huge one. Staying hydrated. Hydrate that water. Drink water. Your skin needs it. It really does. And that too, like you notice a difference. I notice a difference if I'm not like keeping up on the water and stuff. A big thing that has changed since well, I don't know. I've kind of been consistent with this throughout my 20s, but I'm noticing now that I'm older, like it's more effective is working out and exercising and like sweating. Letting your body sweat it out. Yeah, getting those impurities, like, you know, sweating those out and like moving you're draining your lymphatic system and stuff. Because I feel like I'm not as puffy. I don't have as many breakouts. I'm not susceptible to like redness and like just irritation and stuff as much. So that's something I like to keep consistent with in my routine too. For me, with being prone to getting zits or pimples after going to bed with makeup, if I've been consistent with working out and drinking water, if I sleep with my makeup on, the next day I'm fine. You're okay. And I notice a difference. Yeah. And when you pick up on these things, it's doing so much more to you than just your skin. Right. It's like you're able to, you know, you're exercising now, you're getting your body moving. Yeah. You're going to start to feel good. Like you can't go wrong here. And drinking a lot of water too, it's like it affects your skin, you're hydrated. The way you think, like your brain function. You're not bloated when you're on top of your water game. So there's a lot of natural remedies you can incorporate that are that have nothing to do with your beauty counter. Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah, you can like step away. It can start in your kitchen literally, or like, you know, with workouts or just moving. Maybe not necessarily like workouts. Find whatever fits your life and your lifestyle. But I think as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that those things are the building blocks. That's like where it starts. Exactly. You know, how you take care of your body, what you're putting into your body. That's gonna make a huge difference in like what your makeup looks like and what your hair looks like once it's done and all of that. So probably key thing is like starting from the beginning. Start from the beginning and being completely on top of a consistent routine. If you're like, oh, I drank water yesterday, why isn't my skin popping? Like, no, you have to understand that this is like a daily thing. You have to incorporate it into your daily life, and that's when you're going to notice the difference. The thing with natural remedies is they work, but you have to be consistent, and it is slow. So it's definitely not like a quick fix type of thing. It's a lifestyle change and adjustment, but I don't know, it's worth it, right? It's so worth it to stay hydrated. We all want to age as gracefully as possible. So I guess to like wrap it up, we're going to do a friendly reminder. Leave you with some tips and tricks. So the first one for sure is stay hydrated. Yeah, drink water. Like we said, water is so important. And not just necessarily water, but like getting like enough nutrients and stuff from your food. So if you eat a lot of food that's like high in water, like fruits and vegetables and stuff, I notice that like makes a difference too. So you don't necessarily have to drink the water, but just somehow incorporate it into your diet. So whether that's like from leafy greens or like from an actual bottled water. Lots of celery. Celery is a good one. Another thing to remember and keep in mind is there's going to be so many trends that come out, right? Especially with how the beauty world has boomed. There are so many things releasing every day. So a lot of trends may not cater to you and your skin.
Right.
So remember that and know that your skin is going to be unique to yourself. And there are a few trends that may work for you, and there are going to be some that don't. And avoid those ones. Don't just do it because it's a trend. If you notice your body's rejecting this.
It doesn't like it, or whatever the case may be. Definitely, especially when it comes to skincare, like, because with YouTube and like Instagram and stuff, everyone's recommending everything, right? And we all like want to try it all, right? But like you were saying, it's not gonna agree with you necessarily, and it's not gonna work necessarily for you. So just be really cautious about what you're putting on your face and like what you're putting in your hair and all of those things, and like probably double checking. If you have a dermatologist, always consult them first.
Of course.
I don't.
I know, because they can be expensive, but if you have access to them,
exactly.
for sure,
if you do, go ahead, or an esthetician or whatever, ask a professional if you have access to it. If not, like, trust
do
Google.
Your research too.
Dr. Google has like never strayed me wrong. So I would say like do as much research as possible
if you're trying something new,
and samples, like whatever. Try things before you buy them.
Spot test. And then the last tip, and this one is something I am guilty of doing, and you may struggle with this too, being a woman of color. SPF is for everybody.
Oh, you know what? That is my guilty sin. I am not an SPF or like consistent. Like I know if it's summertime, if it's hot, if I know I'm gonna be on a boat or whatever, I'll put it on, obviously. But like daily, that is not a habit that I'm in, and I know it's
for
bad.
Everyone.
It is for everyone. We can
all get skin cancer. Skin cancer is not racist.
It's not. The sun is definitely not racist. It's not discriminating. We can all get it.
Radiation is everywhere. So SPF. And if you're really bad for using SPFs, a good option is finding products that have SPF. So like foundation,
like
your moisturizer. So you know your skin is getting some sort of protection if you're not giving it any. But SPF. Do your research. You'll be surprised of how much your body needs it.
It's so true. Even you melanated ladies.
Yes. Get your SPF on.
1,000%. So what would be your final, like, closing tip for everyone?
I would say don't pick on your flaws and don't get caught up with how social media portrays beauty sometimes. And when it comes to like beauty and skincare, no matter what you do in terms of surgery or products or whatever it may be, it starts with within. It really starts with within. So confidence is such a huge thing that
it's not just corny Instagram quotes. Like it's real.
It's real, and we all struggle with that. So make sure you're working on the inner self and your inner confidence of knowing you are beautiful and you don't need these things to feel that way. And love yourself. That's so important. Love yourself.
Love yourself. It's hard, but we all have to do it. And that's really when you glow, like, and you're...
The glow up starts there.
It starts there. And ends there too.
All
right, guys. We will hear or see or whatever, get in touch with you.
Get in touch.
Next week.
If you guys have any things you would like to talk about or hear us talk about, send us a DM and we can elaborate on those topics. It's always good to hear from our listeners. Where can you find us, Gabby?
You can find us on Instagram at Girl Don't Trip Radio, and you can find us on Anchor and Spotify and all the platforms that play podcasts. So if you like it, you should subscribe,
follow. We really appreciate it.
Tell your friends.
Tell your girlfriends.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.